Hi Scorpio, how are you doing? Welcome to Twin Oracles. Thank you for stopping by and thank you for checking us out, being here with us today. We are here to do your July reading. Timing is fluid, so our intention is that it's not specifically and only for July. Our intention for these videos is that whenever these videos find you, whether it's today or tomorrow or 6 years from now, that's when they will most resonate with you. Okay, so have faith and trust in the timing. And this will be a general reading, so I do ask that you accept, welcome, and embrace the messages that resonate with you and the messages that pertain to you, and leave what does not. Always follow your intuition first and foremost, because it is a general reading. There's so many people watching. It may resonate for some, it may not resonate for others. And if you hear me say you and the story pertains to them doing something to you, but I say you do something to someone else, please feel free to reverse the roles if and wherever need be. Now, today I will be going with my intuition and choosing to use any of the following decks. And I want to share with you something beautiful. All of these decks are done by the same creator named Christopher or Chris Lee from Lee Design Studio. Now, if any of you are into reading for yourself or reading for others, or even interested in beautiful, gorgeous artwork, there's a link down below that brings you directly to Chris Lee's website. And in addition to that link, you will receive a 10% savings on anything you choose to order or purchase from Chris Lee's website, whether it be any of these decks or even his postcards or his companion booklets that go with these decks. Whatever you want to purchase, you receive that 10% savings. So check out that link down below to Chris Lee's website. And in the meantime, I would like for you to think of a yes or no question. And at the end of this video, what we will do is we will take our trusted coin and flip the coin to see the answer to your yes or no question. So stay tuned for that. It'll give you enough time to think about what your question is. We'll take a moment to give thanks and then we'll hop on in. God, Source, Spirit, Universe, thank you for being with us here today. Thank you for all of our blessings, big and small. We are grateful for them all. Thank you for the food in our tummies, the clothing on our backs, the roofs over our heads. Thank you for our family, our friends, our babies, our fur babies, and everything in between. We're most appreciative for our health, and we ask that you help us to take better care of our health, our minds, our bodies, our spirits, and our soul. Help us to hear your guidance, those gentle whispers, the soft whispers within our hearts, and to feel those inner nudges within our tummies. And help us to have discernment so we can tell the difference between the ego mind or the monkey mind and what we hear from there, and the difference between hearing your guidance and our intuition. Help us to be more grateful and thankful for all the signs, synchronicities, and daily provisions that you offer us. For all of this, we're truly grateful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. With that being said, let us dive into the Divina Serenity Oracle deck, shall we? What messages do we have for Scorpio? What does Scorpio need to hear? What does Scorpio need to know whenever they watch this video? Whether it's today, tomorrow, 4 years from now, what does Scorpio need to hear? What does Scorpio need to know? Tell me the truth with great accuracy and great clarity. Thank you. Wow. So in some way, shape, or form, Scorpio, you have had the courage and the strength to pursue something, to create something, to manifest something. You followed your intuition, you took the lead, you were courageous, and you dove in. And you did it. So this is that moment where you get to celebrate your accomplishments. And accomplishments should always be celebrated anytime, all the time. Okay? Whether you accomplish something big or small, you always, it's a great idea to celebrate everything, okay? Never to be hard on yourself and I'll celebrate when. No. Any accomplishment is a time worthy to celebrate. So this could also be you going to some kind of celebration, some kind of party, a wedding, a reception, anything of the sort. You could be meeting someone as well. So it is time to celebrate. It's time to be happy. You're looking good, you're feeling good. Maybe you reached a milestone. Maybe there was something that you were trying to pursue, and perhaps you reached a milestone, and maybe you have a few milestones between here and there. Maybe you have a few different milestones, and maybe you've reached your first milestone, or you've reached the end, the last milestone. You've reached your goal. Now, for some of you, you could be reuniting with someone from your past. You have calm. It feels like whatever you have created or whatever it is that you're celebrating, it felt like it was done with such grace and ease. It's like for some of you, you really felt God's power and God's existence in whatever it is you accomplished here or manifested or created or whatever goal you've reached or attained. It felt like it was done so easy. It's like your faith carried you through. You created something. Some of you are very, very, very spiritually gifted, Scorpio. You could be a reader yourself. You could be an astrologer. You could be very creative. You could be artistic. You could be musically inclined. You could be into crystals. You could be clairvoyant, clairaudient. You can be a Reiki master. You're really divinely protected by God. And you are being asked to put up boundaries around, people that aren't good for you, right? Limit your time with them and limit your space around them, okay? But it really feels like your faith pulled you through in some kind of situation. And comment down below, what spiritual gift is it that you behold? Are you artistically inclined? Is it, you're into crystals? Is it you're a psychic or reader or clairvoyant or a medium? Are you a Reiki master? What is it that you feel is your spiritual gift? We hold a safe and sacred space here for everyone to be themselves, no judgment, and unconditional love. So please feel free to comment down below. Empowerment. I feel like you're in some kind of initiation here. It's like you have passed the lesson, you've learned the lesson, you've passed. Time to celebrate and move on to the next lesson here. That's what I'm really picking up here. Life feels good, and there is a new path or a new journey that you will be embarking upon. This is beautiful. Meditation. So one of your spiritual gifts could be holding space for humanity. You could be amazing at creating meditation music or meditations or positive affirmations. You could be a creator of those. Or you could be being asked to meditate, to sit in silence. In some way, shape, or form, I feel like this celebration here has something to do with you being free. There's a sense of liberation. There's a sense of freedom. It's like you did it. You did it. You did it. Be proud of yourself and take some time out to go in nature or to sit in stillness or in silence to hear that inner guidance, to hear God's voice. All right, let's get some clarifiers with the tarot. We'll get into the fantasy feline, the larger version of it, because there's two versions. There's a large, this is the large, and this is the small version. So the small version has words on it. keywords, whereas the large version is just the picture. All right, or the illustration. What messages does Scorpio need to hear? What messages does Scorpio need to know? Messages for Scorpio. Yes, something has ended. This is what I was picking up with the empowerment card. So it feels like the old version of you has ended and there's a new version of you that's been born again. This is like your higher self that's anointing you for your next lesson, your next path, your next purpose. And that's what this death card feels to me. It feels like it's death and rebirth, right? So dying to the old self. This is the old self having an ego death. Dying to the old self, having an ego death, and being renewed and born again in the spirit. So having a renewed version of you. So the old person is gone and now there's a revival and a renewal of a new version of you here. And that's what could be what you're celebrating. Now for others of you, for one person or two people here, if you've lost someone, you could be having a celebration of life for that person. So my condolences and my heart goes out to you if that's the case. But there is some kind of renewal. And if that is the case, you do feel some kind of natural calm. So again, my condolences go out to you if that's your storyline. For others of you, this is the old version of you is gone. And now there's a new version of you. Okay, so we have a few cards that came out. So we have the Sun. The Sun is one of the nicest cards in the tarot deck as one of the majors. So it's beautiful. It's beautiful, beautiful energy. It brings happiness, joy, abundance, prosperity. It brings truth. It brings calm. It brings illumination. This can come as a form of being divinely guided, divinely inspired. Okay, and it's an energy of a culmination, and that's why it's beside the celebration card. Something old has ended, which brings birth to a new start, a new beginning, a bright, bright future. This is beautiful and bright. So God is really on your side here. You are protected. Very interesting that so far we have a major arcana, and the strength card, which is another major arcana. So some of you could be dealing with a Leo, doesn't have to be. Or you can have some kind of shift come in for you in August. All right. You know, this is overcoming your primal instincts. Okay. This is being tamed, taming the ego. You're no longer addicted or attached or connected to someone or something. Okay. So you're controlled by your own innate power. Nothing controls you, right? So if you want to do something, you do it. But you only do things that are good for you here. You're listening to your internal guidance. Wow, this is interesting because now we have another major arcana. So Scorpio, you have something profound going on in your life. This isn't just, you know, the average type reading. This is something profound, okay? Changes, big changes going on for you. Lessons learned, chapters completed, cycles closed out. You have justice. Justice is balance, okay? This is, you know, receiving good karma, okay? Being on the right end of the scale when it comes to karma. Life being balanced, being in moderation, being in this peace, calm, harmony, a harmonious energy. For some of you, there could be a legal matter that you could be in. Doesn't have to be. Let's get this. Yeah, so you have 4 out of 4 cards that are major arcana cards. Interesting to see what this card might be. What do you think this card may be? I feel like, let's guess together. like it could be the Ten of Swords. Let's see. Okay, it is a sword, so pretty close. It's the next card after the Ten of Swords. It's the Knight of Swords. So it's the next card after the Ten of Swords. Pretty close out of many cards. All right, so the Knight of Swords is taking action, impulsive action out of the blue, just saying, okay, I'm going to do this. And because this is in the reverse, it just augments the message where I stated here with the Strength card that you're no longer controlled by, impulses, okay? You follow your intuition, and you're led by your internal compass, and you're led by your internal power. You're led by your own intuition. You're no longer leading your life on impulse. No longer leading your life on jump now, think later, making impulse decisions, making impulse purchases. You're very much balanced here. You're tamed, you're calm, right? You're not triggered by, the impulses. You're not controlled by the impulses. You're not triggered by, quick satisfaction, right? Wanting that satisfaction right here, right now. I don't remember what that's called. Like instant satisfaction. Instant gratification is the word, right? It's like you don't feel that anymore. You feel at peace. You feel calm. Take a look at these energies. You feel fulfilled, at peace, calm with nothing. You have detached. You have let go of attachments, whether it be physical attachments, mental attachments, attached to the mind, the ego. You're no longer attached. You're detached from that. And you're empowered. You're empowered as the new version of you. You're being initiated for a new power, for a higher purpose, for a higher path. There's a higher purpose and a higher path for you. You're reaching some kind of spiritual level of attainment. You've processed through the lower chakras. You've processed through the lower stages of life. And now you're in a higher stage where it's hard to put into words what I'm feeling. You're in a higher place now where you don't need anything. You're in a higher place right now where you're more in tune and you're more concerned with your spirituality than you are for anything else. Than you are for material goods, material gains, having this or having that, or eating this or eating that. Like you're beyond that. You're beyond the human expectations and the human desires. You're on a spiritual level, on a spiritual realm. And that's why I see that you're being initiated into a higher level of spirituality here. And you will also be rewarded with karma. Karma will be blessing you for the work that you've done to tame your inner senses and to take hold of your inner senses. This is the Knight of Swords in reverse, is you dying to the old self, right? This is you dying to the old self. This card here is you being initiated into the new version of you. Your higher self is crowning you, initiating you into the new version of you, because the old version of you is gone. This is beautiful energy. I can't even really put into words what I'm feeling or picking up, but I hope I kind of made sense of it. I hope I made sense. I hope I explained that well enough for you to understand the energies that I'm feeling. You're being born again. This is a rebirth. This is being born again into Christ consciousness, into the Spirit of God. This is being born again as a chosen one. I feel like your DNA is being activated into a higher spiritual level, which could bring in new spiritual gifts as well, okay? So the old you're celebrating the old you being gone, okay? And this is huge. This is moments for, shining that light on yourself, on your victory, on your successes. This is a very celebratory time, a huge accolade. Okay, so I love this energy for you. Let's bring it back, Scorpio, to your yes or no question. I'm going to just keep flipping this coin here. And however the coin falls, whatever is showing on its face, that will be your answer. If you need to think of your question, please pause this video. And I'm going to go ahead and flip the coin. The answer is no. So please comment down below and let me know what your question was. I'm very eager to know. And please, this is so profound. This message here is so profound. I'm very interested in knowing, what is this for you? What cycle of your life has closed out? What new beginning do you feel is here for you? And what spiritual gift do you feel you have now? What are you being initiated into, and what are you celebrating here? Because in heaven, you are really being celebrated, Scorpio. God is so proud of you, and your ancestors and all your loved ones on the other side. Everyone is so proud of you. Everyone is proud of you, and they're celebrating with you and for you, okay? Including all your loved ones that are on the other side. So I love this energy for you. Please let me know what this is, because I can see it's very, very profound in your life with all these major arcana. And this isn't even a minor, it's a court. It's a court card, right? So, you know, this is cutting away the old version of you, pruning that out, pulling out the weeds, and just leaving the new aspects of you that you want to be remain when you're embarking on your new journey, on your new path here. So I love this. Wow, can't wait to hear all about it. Thank you, Scorpio, for watching. Please share this video. If there's someone that came to your mind while watching this video, please share this video with them. There's something they need to hear, something they need to know, irregardless of them being a Scorpio or not. Send this video to them. Your intuition is speaking with you to send this video. Also, be sure to hit that like button. It doesn't cost you anything, and it means the world to us. It's a beautiful energy of exchange, equal reciprocity. So please do hit that like button, and be sure to hit that notification bell. That way you don't lose our channel. You're advised of all of our upcoming uploads. And also, while you're at it, why not take the liberty of subscribing to Twin Oracles? We're truly grateful for all your love and for all your support. Until the next time, we love you. Bye for now, Scorpio. Mwah.